Hey everybody, it's Dory with Cauldron of Crafty Creations, and we are gonna do some stretching today, so I may look a little funny. Oh man, it's been a roller coaster of a week, and it's only Tuesday. It feels like Saturday. Um, Holy moly, things have been, yeah, it's been a day. Woke up before 5 again and couldn't get back to sleep. So I finally got up and I did some crafting and did some other stuff and ended up just having kind of an emotional breakdown that just kind of has been in waves throughout the day and really just really struggling. My back's hurting a lot. I did go outside and take just a really quick walk outside and got a little sunshine this morning, which I'm really glad I did that before it rained and the sun hid behind the clouds for the rest of the day. And I was texting with my friend who's also my acupuncturist, and we scheduled for Saturday. And then I don't know, maybe an hour later, she texted and she's like, I have a cancellation for 1:00 this afternoon if that works for you. It's like, amazing, because that was worked out that I was able to go and get my booty needled. She said my booty and up in my back. I got I have lots of issues with my low back, the lumbar spine, and the sacrum, and just really needed some relief. And after being so sick because of the mess up with my diabetes medication, I, spent a lot of time in my bed and in my recliner, and that is really hard on the back. And so I've really been feeling it. And so I was really, really grateful that she was able to get me in. That was amazing. And going to her is like going to the spa. Like, her office is just, oh my gosh. It's full. She has so many gorgeous plants in there, and it's just decorated beautifully. And she is just like absolutely incredible at what she does. I mean, if you live in the Missoula area and you have like any kind of health concern whatsoever, she can help. Trust me. Like, she is a sorceress of the highest order. I'll tell you what. I always feel so much better after going to see her. And so that has helped a lot. My back is better than it was, but it is bothering me again, especially because I've been standing up to do some dishes and cook some dinner. So I've got curry quinoa with chickpeas and cannellini beans going on the stove, and it smells heavenly. It smells so good. I made it without the beans and chickpeas last time, and I didn't have enough quinoa, so I mixed it with some rice, some basmati rice, which was good, but I didn't put enough seasoning in it. So this time I seasoned heavily. It just, oh my gosh, I love yellow curry, Indian curry so much. And so it's got curry powder and garlic powder and ginger and coriander and cumin. And oh, it smells like an Indian curry house in here, and I am all about it. So I was supposed to tutor at 4:45 with a new student, and they confirmed the session, and we got on the call and talked for a few minutes, and then her mom goes, you know what, can we reschedule for tomorrow, because I have to leave and she has to come with me. And I was like, well, I can't do tomorrow. I'm totally booked on Wednesdays. But I could do Thursday. So we rescheduled for Thursday, which ended up being spending like less than 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, we'll just add those to the invoice for Thursday. And now I have time to go actually cook dinner, because while I was racing around trying to get something put together before that session, I did not have the time. I got the pot washed and everything, but I didn't get the quinoa measured out and washed and into the pot. So it worked out well that they didn't have time for the tutoring session today. And so I have about 15 minutes until my next student at 6. And so I've got that in there. It's turned on low, simmering, and I'll turn it off and just leave it on there to just kind of set while I tutor from 6 to 7, and then I'll have my delicious curry quinoa with chickpeas and beans. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, and so really just feeling like gentle stretching since I've been up since 4 a.m. Gentle stretching is feeling like the way to go. So that is the workout for today, is some gentle stretching. And it's been really an emotional day. One of my friends reached out and said, I just wanted to send you a big virtual hug, and talked about when she lost her mom and how she had a medical thing happen. And it was before she lost her mom, and how hard that was, not being able to have the conversation with her mom. And I was like, that's why this hit so hard. That's the thing that's been so upsetting, that I hadn't been able to like put words to and figure out what felt so wrong. In addition to just being frustrated with the whole situation. And I actually called the pharmacy today to find out like where things went wrong, how this happened, in hopes of avoiding having it happen in the future. And the gal who answered, her name was Kate, which my mom's name was Katie. So I was like, message from mom. And she was really great, and went in and looked, and it turned out that for whatever reason, the CVS system just kicked my Victoza diabetes medication off of auto refill. Like, no reason. It just didn't auto refill it. And, I just depend on auto refill to get things ready for me and just expect them to be ready. And so when that didn't happen, it was not my doctor's office fault, except that it did get sent to them on Friday. And I called and left a message saying, hey, this is urgent. Could you please refill it? And they didn't do it until this afternoon. But they had not rejected and said that I needed an appointment, which is what the gal told me when I tried to pick it up on Friday. So good news is that Kate was able to go in and flag, and she's like, I've got notifications on your account that anytime a refill is not available, that we need to contact you and refax it and take those extra steps for you. So that was helpful, and kind of got to the bottom of it and figured out where the system fell apart, and put something in place that will hopefully prevent that from happening in the future. And I will work on being more diligent about making sure that I get the meds in as I need them. Some of my meds refill before I actually get to where I need them. And so I'm used to just kind of having them and them being ready when I need them. And so this was like it's not ready when I need it, and I really, really, really need it. And I'm now sick because I didn't get it when I needed it. And I mean, I'm lucky that it wasn't worse than it was, because, having your blood sugar spike like that is really dangerous and can be life-threatening. And so it was, definitely a wake-up call. I need to be more diligent about that. But I plan on doing my tutoring session, and then probably calling it a night early and going to bed early. So I wanted to get on and do my workout. And like I said, we're doing a little bit more of a gentle stretching for the back today, as opposed to bouncing. An unfortunate side effect or result of the medical situation is that I did end up gaining back most of the weight that I had lost. Not quite all of it, but a lot of it, which is frustrating. But it's also just, there's I actually watched a video today by a naturopathic doctor who I started following, and talked about how eating bananas in the wintertime when you're not getting enough sunshine is not a good idea. And I was like, oh, I've been eating a lot of bananas. That definitely probably contributed to the weight gain. Alexa, stop. Okay, so we'll definitely be working on getting back on the bananas because that's kind of been, when I'm struggling with my health in different ways, trying to find quick, easy, healthy things to eat that don't require much prep, especially like standing to prep, is essential. And so bananas have been one of my go-tos, bananas and almond butter and almond milk, which the almond butter adds the protein and the almond milk helps lower the blood sugar so that it doesn't affect my blood sugar as much. But I don't remember if she talked about a chemical that it causes in your body, and getting sunlight helps to get rid of that. But obviously I'm in Montana in February, so I am not getting that sunshine. It's not, yeah, we live in a valley that tends to get the inversions with the clouds, and we get a sunny day and everybody's out there like sunbathing at 32 degrees because the sun's shining. That means it's nice, whether it's really warm or not. So I do have one of those lights. Had discovered that they were really affordable and bought one. So last winter, it might have been the winter before last even. But I don't remember to do it on a regular basis. And so, yeah, just something to add to my list of things solutions I can use when I'm struggling. But I did reach out and send some text messages to some other friends and just kind of, just some connections. And I'm spending time with a good friend on Thursday, which I'm really looking forward to. And so leaning on my community, looking forward to yoga with my community tomorrow, even though I will probably be very heavily modifying what they do, because getting down on the floor and then back up off the floor is just really not, it's not very functional for me. So I'll be doing what I can from my exercise ball while the rest of them do their yoga poses on the floor. And that's fine. That's what I need to do. So I was really disappointed. I called my physical therapist's office this morning to see if I could get an appointment with her, and she didn't have any openings. And so that was unfortunate, but I was very blessed to get into my amazing acupuncturist, and that definitely helped. And doing the stretching is helping relieve the pain that was caused by the standing to make some dinner. A friend had recommended a couple of years ago getting a stool to be able to sit on a kitchen stool to do things like food prep and washing dishes and things like that. Well, my second stool has now broken, so I no longer have a stool. And so I'm calling in the money to buy another stool for my kitchen. This one did last longer, although I haven't been able to find this one again. So trying to find a good sturdy one that will hold me and safely is a challenge, and then having the money to do it. So but that's okay. We'll figure it out. And one more thing that I want to mention that I completely have forgotten, and because I was sick, I did not get word out sooner, but I am going to be doing a full moon circle on Sunday, February 25th. It's going to be embracing the sacred within. And the mini moon in Virgo is really a time of like going within and doing that deep healing. And so embracing the sacredness within each one of us is my theme for that. And I think it'll be really, really, really healing and wonderful. So if that's something that you're interested in more information, go ahead and put full moon in the comments, and I will get you the link once I have the link set up for sign up. Started to try to do that today, and then I got the text about the acupuncture, and I was like, yep, this can wait. My body needs some acupuncture. So that's what I did. So hopefully I'll get that set up either tonight or tomorrow and have the link for sign up for that. It will be a wonderful, wonderful healing sacred circle. I'm really looking forward to doing it, and I hope that you will join me. So I hope that you do something today that sets your soul on fire and brings you joy, and that you follow your bliss. Take care, everybody. I will see you next time.